morning, students. In the content design tool VB.NET lecture series, today we will discuss GUI programming. And in this GUI programming, we will discuss list box control and checkbox control. So let's start and see. In the previous lecture, we have seen how to create label, button, text box in the GUI programming. And in this lecture, we will see how to create list box, combo box, and check box in the Visual Basic.NET programming. So, first of all, we will discuss list box control. VB.NET provides several mechanisms for gathering input in a program. Like you can take input with the help of the text box. You can take the input with the help of the checkbox. You can take the input with the help of, sometimes in the button, and you can take the input from the list box, combo box, and so on. So in that series, a Windows Forms list box control displays a list of choices which the user can select. Let's say, suppose we wish to choose the day of a week, like in a week there could be days like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and you will have to choose one day. Let's say you are choosing Thursday, so it will display when you will it will display that you have chosen Thursday, or whatever your choice will be. It will be stored according to your choice. So you can use the add or insert method to add items to a list box. So you can use whatever the item you wish to add in the list box, you can use a add method. Okay, so the add method adds new items at the end of an unsorted list box. So it will end the items in the end. Okay. So the insert method allows you to specify where to insert the item you are adding. You can, with the help of the insert method, you can add as is specified. So let's see. Suppose you have chosen from the toolbox list box. So it will, by default, its name will be list box one. So in list box one dot items dot add equals to Sunday. So in this way, you can add item in the list box one dot items dot add. So in this way, you can add the item. So the selection mode property determines how many items in the list can be selected at a time. A list box control can provide single or multiple selections. Sometimes you can select single or multiple as and when it is depending on the requirement actually. So using the selection mode property, if you want to retrieve a single selected item to a variable, you can code like this. Suppose you wish to retrieve only a single selected item. So what you will write? You will write dim var mean to say variable dim var as a string. Suppose you have taken a variable as a string type. So now you will put the value in this variable. Variable equals to list box one dot selected item. Whatever you have clicked or selected, that item value will be kept in this particular variable. Okay. Now, if you change the selection mode property to multiple select, now you're not selecting only one, you are selecting multiple items. Then you will retrieve a collection of items from list box one dot selected items property. What you will have to write? You will have to write list box one dot selection mode equals to selection mode dot multi sim. Yani ki in this case you are selecting multiple. So the following VB.NET programs initially fill 7 days in a week while in the form load event and set the selection mode property to multi-simple. At the button click event, it will display the selected items. Let's see. So this is a program. You will write public class form1 public form1 underscore load. Okay. In this, it will appear automatically in the IDE. So don't worry about that. You will have to write listbox1 dot items dot add Sunday, listbox1 dot items dot add Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and in this way you will add the item Friday, Saturday. So all that days item you have selected, I mean to say added. Now list box one dot selection mode equals to selection mode dot multi simple. Now you have clicked the option multi simple so that you can select the multiple option. Now you will click, and this is the button. It will, don't worry about that. Also, this quoting private sub button one underscore click. It will appear automatically whenever you are selecting a button from the toolbox. Now this you will write dim obj as object for each new obj in list box one dot selected item. Message box equals to obj dot to string. Okay, whatever the item selecting, it will convert into the string format, and it will be appear with the within the message. It will appear in the form of a message and sub and end class. So in this way you can create a list box, and you can select list box in single item and the multiple items. Now we will discuss similar to the list box, that is the combo box control. In the VB.NET, controls are located in the toolbox of the development environment, and you use them to create objects on a form with a simple series of mouse clicks and dragging motion. The combo box control, which lets the user choose one of the several choices. Let's see what is in this image. I mean to say, this is the combo box. Uh, when you will click on this arrow, it will drop down list will be appear that you will say combo box, and you can select of that. Suppose you have select Wednesday, then a pop-up will be appear that in this Wednesday you have selected. Okay. So the user can type a value in the text field or click the button to display a drop-down list. In addition to the display and selection functionality, the combo box also provides features that enable you to efficiently add items to the combo box. How you can add the item in the combo box? Very simple. Combo box one dot items dot add Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, whatever. Or if you wish to add some, college branches, then you can write combo one dot items dot add BCA, BTech, BBA, LLB, like this. You can add. Now, how to set the selected item in a combo box? So you can set which item should shown while it is displaying in the form of the first time. So you can do it with the help of the combo box one dot selected item equals to text 3, or combo box one dot selected item equals to combo box one dot items 1, or combo box one dot selected index equals to combo box one dot find string exact test 3. So in this way you can display. Now combo box selected item. How to retrieve value from combo box? If you want to retrieve the displayed items to a string variable, you can code like this: dim variable as a string. Now you will collect the value in the variable combo box one dot text, or you can do like this: dim item equals to me dot combo box one dot get item text me dot combo box one dot selected item message box dot show. So there are two ways. In any way you can do it, whatever the way you like it. How to remove an item from the combo box? You can remove items from a combo box in two ways. You can remove item at a specified index or giving a specified item by name, like combo box one dot items dot remove at 1. So above code will remove the second item from the combo box because the first item will be 0. 1 will be the second item. And the combo box 1 dot items dot remove equals to Friday. So the above code will remove the item Friday from the combo box. And the same way combo box selected index change the event. So the selected index change event of a combo box fire when you selection change in the combo box. If you want some actions when you change the selection, you can write the code on selected index change event. From the following VB code on the next page, you can understand how to set values in the selected index change event to a combo box. Drag and drop two combo boxes on the form and copy and paste the following source code. So you took two combo boxes, and for first you will write this public class form1 combo box 1 dot items add weekdays combo box 1 dot item dot add year. In a one thing you will add weekdays year. Okay, and when you will click combo box 1 dot selected index change and combo box 2 dot items dot clear. So if combo box 1 dot selected item equals to weekdays, then combo box 2 dot item dot add and this whatever the weekdays you mean to say it should be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and if it is a weekend, then it should be Saturday and Sunday. Else combo box 1 dot selected items equals to year, then it should be combo box 2. So if it is a weekdays, then you can select the days like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And if it is the selected item equals to year, then you will take the year like 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 like this. Okay, so you can take the two combo boxes and the two combo boxes will behave like this. In the same way, you can choose year from here, year, it will appear year here. Okay. Now, similar to this, there is one control also that is called the checkbox control. Checkbox allows the user to make multiple selections from a number of options. You can click a checkbox to select it and click it again to deselect it. If you will click one time, it will select. If you will click it twice, it will deselect. Okay, so checkbox comes with a caption which you can set in the text property. Like here, checkbox one dot text equals to Jim's GN. Now you can use the checkbox control three state property to direct, and the control to return the checked, unchecked, and indeterminate value. So you need to set the checkboxes three state property to true. Okay, to indicate that you want it to support three states. Like here, checkbox one dot three state equals to true. Okay, so in this way you will have to set the three state checkbox property. See in the checkbox you will also note this that you can select one checkbox, and if you will twice, two times you are making, then it will be deselect. So in this way, you can, select the checkbox control properties. So in this lecture, we have seen about uh, list box control um, and this combo box and list box are very important. Checkboxes, whenever you are making form, we are frequently using these things. So whenever you are making form, since all these things are, why we are using these things, or you are using these all things for taking the inputs. So here, this is the references, one reference, and here I will stop. In the next lecture, we will discuss about picture box, scroll bar, date and time control of the GUI programming. Till then, thanks. Okay, so here I will stop. And